Hi friends, this is your friend Israeli Mass Concept. In this video, I'm going to solve extensively as regarding to the topic change of subject formula. Please remember to follow me on Facebook and to subscribe to my YouTube channel so as to be able to get the video I've made before now as regarding to this topic change of subject formula. All right, on the board I have the first example and the second example. I'm going to solve both of them respectively. The first example says, given that t is equal to 2 pi all square root of L over G, we are asked to make G the subject of the formula. Let's proceed with the solution to this given question. Remember, the question says that t is equal to 2 pi all square root of L all over G. The first thing we are going to do is to remove the square root that G is contained in. And how do we remove this square root? We take the square of both sides of the equation. And taking the square of both sides of the equation, we have that t squared is equal to square of 2 is 2 squared and square of pi is pi squared. Then we have square root of L all over G all squared. Hence, we've taken the square of both sides of the equation. Remember, mathematically, the square cancels out the square root, and we are left with t squared equal to 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. Then 4 pi squared. Then we have L all over our G. Then the next thing we are going to do is to cross multiply. When we cross multiply this equation, t squared will multiply g, and we have gt squared, which is equal to 4 pi squared L. Then when we divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of g, which is t squared, we will now have that gt squared all over t squared equal to 4 pi squared L all over t squared, such that t squared will cancel out t squared and we are left with g, and our g is equal to 4 pi squared all over t squared. We succeeded in making our g the subject of the formula. All right, the second example says if 1 over w plus 1 over x is equal to 1 over z, we are asked to make w the subject of the formula. Let's proceed with the solution to this given question. The question states 1 over w plus 1 over x is equal to 1 over z. The first thing we are going to do is to find the LCM of w and x. And of course, their LCM is wx, such that when w divide wx, we are left with x, and x multiplying 1 is still x, plus when x divide wx, of course, x divide wx, x will cancel out x, we are left with w, and w multiply 1, we still have w, and this is equal to 1 over our z. Then when we cross multiply, we have that z will multiply x plus w, z multiplying x plus w is equal to wx multiplying 1 is still wx. Then when we open up the bracket, z times x is xz plus z times w is wz, and this is equal to wx. Then when we collect like terms, collecting like terms, remember, is to make the terms that resemble each other to come at the same place. So when we collect like terms, we have that wz, then ws coming to the left side of the equation will be negative wx, and that is equal to xz coming to the right hand side of the equation will be negative xz. Then when we factorize, the common factor of wz and wx is w. So w is the common factor. So wz divided by w, remember wz divided by w, of course w will cancel out w and we are left with z, then minus wx divided by wx divided by w will cancel out, we are left with x, and this is equal to negative xz. Now remember, we are asked to make our w the subject of the formula. And what do? We divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of w. And of course, the coefficient of w is z minus x. So when we divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of w, which is z minus x, here also we have z minus x, such that z minus x will cancel out z minus x, and we are left with w, and w is equal to negative xz all over z minus x. Alright, this is our answer. We have succeeded in making w the subject of the formula. Remember, whenever you are asked to make something the subject of the formula, simply means make that very given element or the very given quantity to be on its own. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Israeli Maths Concept, and also to follow me on Facebook at Israeli Online Maths Concept, so that whenever I upload a new content, you'll be notified. Thank you and God bless you. See you next time. Goodbye.